Hello, I'm D-Rick, live and with y'all once again. Today's movie review I want to review on is a movie that is kind of old, like around 1986. So the movie is called Howard the Duck. I'm sure some of y'all have seen the movie, and if y'all have seen the movie, then good for y'all. If y'all haven't, then oh well. Yeah, don't worry, y'all aren't left out. I know a whole bunch of people that haven't seen the movie. But anyway, Howard the Duck was a movie that came out around 1986, and it's about a duck named Howard from a duck world. I don't know what the planet is called. It's called Duck World. And then somehow he gets sucked into an interplanetary dimensional portal, and he gets transported to Earth. And he lands in Cleveland, Ohio, to be exact. And then he's trying to figure out where he's at and who all these people are, and like trying to figure out who the humans are. And then soon later he runs into a female named what the fuck her name was? Well, it was played by shit, I forgot her name too. But it's the mother from Back to the Future. I forgot her name, and I forgot her name on the movie. But anyway, he meets up with her. She's a struggling rock guitarist in a band called Cherry Bomb, I think. And then Beverly, that's what her name is. I'm so sorry. But anyway, Howard meets Beverly. She takes him in, and then she goes take him to a friend of hers to try to figure out who he is and where he came from and all. But that didn't help too much, so then he goes off and try to figure out what he's gonna do, how to get back to his home planet. And then he meets back up with Beverly, and then she takes him into the house again. And then all of a sudden, her professor friend, Phil, yeah, that's his name in the movie, and then he brings in two doctors, one of them being Dr. Jennings, played by Jeffrey Jones, yeah. And then Dr. Jennings actually tells Howard where he came from in the experiment of how his team accidentally got Howard into their planet. And so now Howard figuring that he knows how to get back to his planet, so then he tries to get Dr. Jennings to transfer him back. But later on in the movie, something happens to Dr. Jennings that the portal, that thing goes haywire, and then all of a sudden now Dr. Jennings is being possessed by the Dark Overlord of the universe. He has some cheap-ass interplanetary bullshit. But anyway, Dark Overlord of the universe wants to take over that machine and try to take over the world by taking over human bodies. And so Howard has a new objective to rescue Beverly from Dr. Jennings, who's being possessed by the Dark Overlord. And with the help of Phil, Howard has to go chase after Dr. Jennings and rescue Beverly, and then take on Dr. Overlord himself, which is a very cheap-ass stop-motion monster thingy, but it's stupid, but it was cool at the time. Then after the battle, Howard destroys Dark Overlord and destroys the beam cannon from transporting the other Dark Overlords to planet Earth. So Howard, with no way of getting back home, he just settles down on planet Earth, living with Beverly, happy ever after. And to tell you the truth, the last time I saw the movie was about I was a big fan of the movie when I was about 5 or 6 years old, like during the Ninja Turtle days. But the last time I actually sat down and watched the movie must have been at least 5 years ago, I think. And this was brought up to me from a friend of mine at work trying to figure out what the movie was called, about a talking duck from the 80s. So I just decided and ran about it anyway. But overall, the movie's okay. Like I say, it's an 80s movie, but it has if you can put up with the duck, he's like a midget in a duck suit, but it's pretty cool. Like if you're a big 80s fan and a fan of 80s movies, then you'll probably like it. But if you don't really put up with like some stupid stuff, but overall you'll probably like it. It's a good watch. But either rent or buy, it's pretty It's good. I give the movie a 3.5 out of 5. Some people might like it, some people may not. But overall, if you just give the movie, if you like the movie, then go ahead and see it. If you don't like it, at least watch it once just to say that you watched the movie. But if you don't like it, then just don't watch the movie no more. But that's just my take on it. So, this is D-Rec, signing off. Check you out later.